Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 5. Yeah, it's day 5, I had to check that then. You look like you're crying. Oh, just so excited.
Something coming from the outside where it's freezing.
Day number 5. I hope I've hid this in the right place now. I'll laugh if I'm not, you're just doing like a wild goose chase.
Looking for the missing link.
Yeah.
Where is it? Sink. Take a look in the sink. Have you hit it in the right place?
Potentially. No, yeah, I have.
Sink.
But which one?
It's not the one with the exploded bottle of Coke in it.
Oh yeah, I ain't told them about that yet. You always go for the easy option.
What's that box?
Oh, that's some bath bombs.
Oh, okay. You got me bath bombs?
Oh no.
I love a good bath. I think I've had one in like the 2 years I've known you.
You haven't had, oh no you haven't. Doesn't get a wash, that's why.
Let's not perpetuate rumours. Sink's not over there. In the sink.
Maybe not in the sink.
I said take a look in the sink.
Well, looking in around the sink.
That's not what the card said. Get me a towel. You got me confused now.
You are cold.
But this is the sink.
This is a sink. Did you look around the other sinks?
No, because it says look in the sink.
It's not in this
I
bathroom.
read the card.
It's not in this bathroom. I had to make it a little bit more challenging.
What am I lying to?
Looking in the sink.
Take a look in the sink.
It's just
Do we need to go back to the cards? Oh.
I'm surprised you didn't see it with that
I
there.
saw that, but it's this heavy.
Don't shake it. Really don't shake it. I don't want anything else exploding today.
Hang on a minute. It's a can of something. Can I take a guess?
If you want.
Is it a can of dandelion and burdock?
Open it and find out.
You kept a better straight face this time.
That's because it's not.
It is a can of Jack Daniels with light cola.
Light rather than full fat.
Yeah,
You take it with you at the weekend.
I plan to.
See, it's all planning for certain things.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Something a little bit different today, so I'm going to do a 50 facts, 50 random facts about me. I know it's something that's been going around YouTube for quite a while, and I thought, why not, before Christmas, get to know me a little bit better. So, I am 5'7", and until I started competing when I got measured, I always thought I was 5'7". Apparently I'm not. Apparently I'm 168 centimetres, which makes me just over 5'6". I've got size 7 feet, which for my height, is quite average, but growing up I always thought I had massive feet, and it seems to be the average size, so I can never find any shoes in my size either. The view from my bedroom window is beautiful. I've always had views of fields, even back at my parents' house. It's straight over, so all you can see is just trees for miles and miles, and now we've moved to Halifax, it's exactly the same. So I've just got farmers' fields, and I wake up and I can have my breakfast with the sheep. My favourite flowers, I've got quite a few favourites, if I'm being honest, and I do like gerberas, so those big colourful ones. It's like orange and yellow and pink. I just love them, they're beautiful. I have never eaten a sprout. I like to say that I don't like them because they smell funny, but I've never actually tried one, so who knows? I really like to think I'm organised because I have everything written down. I've got notepads and notebooks and everything everywhere. Here's my questions. Moving on from that, I hate using online calendars and Excel spreadsheets. Paul goes mad with me because he's just like, put it on an Excel spreadsheet, it's so much easier to keep track of it. But you know, what if something went wrong? What if it got deleted? What if someone hacked the internet? What if we had a massive power cut one day and all your work and everything that you needed was on a computer? Well, if you write it down, you know it's not going to go anywhere because it's there. Easy. I'm also pretty creative as well, so everything in my diary is colour-coded or highlighted. I've got little doodles around things. I like to underline things that are important, but I put squares around them if a little bit more important. Stars and, you know, arrows and things, so yeah, everything's colour coordinated. My wardrobe is also colour coordinated as well. So I've got like my normal everyday clothes, and I've got my going out clothes, so my dresses, and I've also got my gym clothes, and each one of those goes like rainbow colours. So is that a bit OCD? At least I know where I want things then if they're there. Jordan's Crunch Granola is my favourite cereal ever. It's the highest sugar thing I'm sure that I've ever eaten, but it is just incredible, and the ones with little strawberry bits in it as well, even better. When I was 11, I used to go to church regularly with my gran, so did my sisters, and when I turned 11 they had something called a May Queen. Now I can't really remember what it was specifically for. She'd probably go crazy with me if she was watching this right now. But I had to wear a big white dress that my mum made. It had a really long like blue cape, and I had to wear a flower crown and sit in the front of this church for almost 2 hours, and I don't actually know what it was for. I don't think I knew what it was for at that time either, but I got to wear a nice flower crown and a dress for a day, so that was alright. When I was younger I had my hair chopped, and I remember my mum being adamant that she didn't want me to have my hair chopped because I wouldn't enjoy it, I wouldn't like it, and I was like, no, it's fine, I want it cutting. And I remember that the second that I had it cut, I hated it, and it took me so long to grow it out as well, so I will never be having a bob again. This is my natural hair colour. Oh, that looks quite dark now because of these lights, but natural hair colour is actually all mine as well. And I have had someone come round to me on a night out. It's quite long, look. I've had someone come up to me on a night out and pull my hair, so where do you get your extensions from? It's like, no, it's my hair. Stop doing that, please. But I have had highlights and lowlights when I was younger, and I also put henna on my hair, so it like makes it go quite red. Never again, never again. The lowlights literally make me look like Morticia because I am so pale. Not a good look. And when I was younger, another hair fact, I had tight ringlets. Like so cute, super cute. I wish I could find a photo to show you. But really short, tight ginger ringlets. I have a massive phobia of spiders, to the point where if I see a spider, I either throw a shoe at it. I can get the hoover, I can just about manage that now, but then when you suck it up you can see it spinning around. Or I will put tip a glass upside down, trap the spider underneath it, and then leave it until Paul gets home. Paul's got to deal with it now rather than my dad before I moved out. So yeah, the amount of spiders that we get here is unreal, and they're like gigantic. I'm not even exaggerating, they are huge. Not for me. When I was at university, I really still now hate thunder and lightning. And I remember being in second year and there was a big thunderstorm. I was in the middle of a student union, so loads of people, and I cried in front of everyone. How embarrassing. That was at York St John University, so that's where I went and studied, and I studied dance. I'm also a fully qualified gymnastics coach, a cheerleading coach, and I'm a sports massage therapist too. Multi-talented. I have a thing for mashed potato sandwiches. Weird, I know. But especially, not that I do it that regular now, but if I go out and have a drink, I come in, you know, you just crave things, mashed potato sandwiches, and if you've got stuffing that you can put on there as well, like leftover from the Sunday dinner, that's even better. Try it. Do not knock me, just try it. Carb Central. One of my favourite things, my like all-time favourite things to do is go camping. I don't know why. I just love being outside. I love the fresh air. I love the fact that you don't have internet, you don't have signals, so you can literally just switch off, play board games with whoever's there, or cards, you know, have a chill, go for a walk. Just absolutely love it. I actually get called Gazelle. Paul calls me Gazelle because he knows how much I like being outside. You tell me. Other nicknames as well, obviously Gem for Gemma. I get called Jim by some of the girls from back home, and Stan from my uni girls as well, because my second name is Stanley. So there you go. We don't actually have, even though you can see the TV in the background there, we don't actually have TV lessons, so we don't watch TV. Don't have time to watch TV, but if we did, I seriously miss, like, you know, the old school Saturday TV, so Saturday Night Takeaway. What else was there? That one where they used to line, I'm talking like, I was a teenager now, when they used to line the men up at the side of the pool and they did that peck dancing thing, you know, they go din, 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 and then like push on in the pool. What was that called? That programme really missed that. And Blind Date as well. Absolutely love that programme. Cilla Black. Bring it back, that was ace. I have never, touch wood, I have never broken a bone. Not that I know of anyway. But I do bruise like a peach. You could literally just prod me in the arm and it will go yellow. So please don't prod me in the arm. I don't smoke, and to be honest, when people used to smoke in, you know, in the clubs and things, the smell in my hair the next morning is literally enough to put me off for the rest of my life. Don't know if anyone can remember that, but used to wake up, not great. Change the page. I used to be absolutely obsessed with Lee from Blue. I used to have his posters all over my walls, and then I found out he was gay. I hate prawns. Prawns when they're like little pink, when they're not so much, but you know when you get them in restaurants and they've got the tail and the heads, it's just their eyes, they just like, when they come and they're on your plate and they're just staring at you, they're like, I can see you, what you're doing. And then you've got to, people pull their heads off. Ugh, no thanks. I am literally the coldest person you will ever meet. Ever. Can never get warm. Even now I'm sat, I've got a long sleeve top and another top here, and I have a blanket. And the heating is on as well. Figure that one out. I didn't actually start proper weight training. I mean, I've lifted weights, I've squatted, you know, done a bit here and there whilst I was doing my, what's going on here? Itchy nose. Lifted a few weights here and there whilst I was doing my training, but didn't start a proper weight training programme until January 2015. So I've only been weightlifting properly for about 2 years. So anything is possible. So if you haven't started, start now. I have danced competitively for almost 10 years, or should I say I used to dance competitively and did it for almost 10 years. Best 10 years of my life. Miss it so much. I've travelled to 6 different countries numerous times, but 3 of those countries, so Spain, France and Italy, were all on a coach. 32 hours on a coach with a coach toilet. Yeah. I have performed, or danced, should I say, in Disneyland Paris when I was 15, I think. Amazing experience, and I also performed in street performances around Paris as well. I absolutely hate not being in control. The thought of someone taking over what I'm doing or taking something out of my hands absolutely freaks me out because I don't know the outcome. Salted popcorn over sweet popcorn every single day. I had to have braces at 15 when I was in school, and you used to get the little like coloured elastic bands to go over each bit on your tooth, and I got blue and green one day. Thought it was super cool, all these different colours, and you got to keep them for like 4 or 6 weeks each time, and for a good 6 weeks I literally looked like I got broccoli stuck in my teeth. At the same time I was also told that I needed glasses as well, but refused because I did not want to be that girl that had ginger hair, braces and glasses in the final year of school. Just wasn't happening. So I used to sit at the back of the class and squint and copy my friends' books at the side of me and pretend that I didn't need glasses. I have never ever played the Sims game. My very first job was in a hair salon and I was 13. I absolutely love anything to do with chocolate, whether it's fruit, it's got nuts in it, it's got raisins in it. I know raisins is a type of fruit, chocolate orange, chocolate mint, you name it. If it's chocolate, I will probably eat it. I like bananas, but I detest, I absolutely hate anything that is banana flavoured. I don't know if it's just because it's the artificial flavouring, it's just gross, it's just wrong. this one's a bit of a weird one, but I have to make sure that the toilet roll, when you pull the toilet roll, it's like folded over the top. Don't know why. I think I saw a video once when someone pulled the toilet roll the other way and there was a spider sat underneath. I think that's what's freaked me out. But if I ever go anywhere now and the toilet roll pulls from the underneath, I have to take it off and turn it round. I dislike brushing my teeth. I know that's weird. I really know that's weird. I don't know if it's just because it's boring, because it takes too long, because I feel like I could be doing something more productive with my time, but I really find brushing my teeth a chore. When I set an alarm, I have to get up on that first alarm. Usually I wake up a couple of minutes before, which is quite annoying. She's like, could have had that bit of extra sleep. Paul, on the other hand, will snooze and snooze and snooze and snooze. And every morning, I bet he snoozes at least 3 times, at least. By which point, if it's my lighting on the morning, I'm like, get up, turn your alarm off. It's so annoying. I cry at everything. Like, I'm such an emotional person. I don't know if it's because I'm in touch with my emotions or if I'm just soft. But, you know, there could be an old couple walking down the street holding hands and I will get teary. Buying a washing machine when we moved into this house now was one of the most scariest things I have ever done. Don't talk to me about, you know, getting old and having kids, getting married, buying a house. Buying a washing machine is like legit. You are stuck together, you have just bought a washing machine. I once sneaked some sweets onto the school bus when we were going on a school trip, and you know, and they always say to you, no sweets because you'll choke. Well, I was like, no, I won't. Went over a bump and I had bonbons, you know how big bonbons are. And went over this bump and I swallowed it whole and I could feel it, like, working its way down my throat. I will never do that again. It was awful. If I could only eat one food for the rest of my life, it would probably be granola. I'm absolutely petrified of being underwater, like submerged to my head underwater. So to try and combat this, I decided to go scuba diving one day. A few years ago, I went on holiday with my sister, and yeah. How do you think that went? We went underwater. I couldn't pop my ears because, you know, that's one thing that you need to do when you're being scuba diving. Couldn't pop my ears. Had a bit of a panic attack underwater. You can't take massive breaths because of the thing that you've got in your mouth. So freaked out. Got up to the surface and basically pulled the mouth thing out before I got to the surface. So I ended up swallowing a load of seawater, which tastes rank in itself. And I just swear I will never do that again. So I hope that was a little bit more interesting for you guys. I hope you've got to, you know a little bit more about me. If you've got any fun facts about yourself, then leave them in the comments below because I would love to know about you as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe as well because VLOGMAS is every single day through December. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!